Western reality made their reaction to it in the virtual world. Ah. It's honestly interesting to hear about. Like, I remember one time, like, even like in NA, just like understanding why people act the way that they do in League, like on a psychological level, is pretty interesting to hear. And like, I understand it. Like, I understand like the frustration and the emotional roller coaster that League of Legends is, but it is very interesting to see like the different approaches like each region has to it. I think, okay, no bias, I think genuinely my favorite approach to like competitive League and aspect has been EU, because EU, it felt like it was mostly banter. When I reached a certain like, you know, echelon of high elo, like when I was like in the higher ranks, I rarely got inted. I don't think people inted as much. Like in low elo, EU is fucking miserable. Like those players are the most miserable human beings on earth. No flame. Listen, if you're EU and you're below like masters, you know what I mean when you've played solo queue. Like maybe EU and E is worse. I never played there. That's what I heard. EU and E is like the worst. But lower elo EU is fucking miserable. But like GM, Chow, EU, it's mostly just banter. Like people will still try hard and they'll give their all. I think they have really good work ethic. Korea, I think, is better, but like, holy crap, dude. Motherfuckers int the shit out of you. You have to have a really good mental to like thrive in this country, in this environment. Cause you just have to accept some losses as like, oh, I can't do anything about this. Okay, this is just guaranteed loss. Cause this one guy, was like pissed. You know, this one guy's pissed, so there goes my chance of winning this. There goes my chance of having fun here. We're getting good serpents. This is my new build I'm fucking with. Find it harder to climb in EU and E. Yeah, no, I can imagine that, bro. Because I remember when I played in EU, I asked so many like of the EU guys in high elo that I was playing with, like, cause I had pretty high MMR, so I was able to play like a lot of GM and Chow players. I was like, what is with this region? Like everyone told me like how toxic and how angry everyone is. But once I hit like GM, like everyone would, like was just try hard. Like they were pretty calm. Like it was actually very like probably the nicest region I played in, to be honest. And they're like, yeah, no, all like the really toxic players, they're in EU and E. Like EU and E is where all like the really toxic and angry people play in. And I was like, oh, okay. So that was like a big eye opener, cause yeah, I was always curious about that myself. Oh! Oh! Have you guys ever seen someone have this much sex? Oh, piece of crap. Give me the objective.